Hey superstars, welcome back to my channel. I am Alexandra M. Hunter, also known as Chica on the Go. Today we're going to be working on cultivating our acting careers. But before that, I have to do a disclaimer. My refrigerator is fixed. She's out of her midlife crisis that she was having last week, so that's great. But my neighbors are still shutting doors and doing all kinds of stuff. So ignore that, it's part of the score for the video. And I also, update, next door, all that ruckus from last week that I spoke of, they're putting new windows into the building. Like, it was completely brick, and now they're making windows. Yeah, so we have that to contend with, but we'll be just fine. I need you to do something. Grab a paper and pen or pencil. Or if you're not on your phone watching this, go ahead and go to your notes section because you're gonna need to take notes for this one. We're doing a quiz. It's gonna be fun. Trust me, it's gonna be fun. So you need those items. I'll give you one quick second to grab that. And you can even grab it while you're listening to my voice, honestly. Number one on the quiz, and you give yourself a star if you're in the process of doing it or you've already done it. Number one, focus on what you want to do in the realm of acting. Do you want to act on stage? Do you want to be on screen? Or do you just want to be a voice actor? Which is super cool, by the way. Knowing which one of those you want to be in, or maybe it's all three, it will still give you a focused area of what you need to do in order to get there. A lot of people say, oh yeah, focus. But what does that really mean? And how do we get to the point where we feel successful by our own terms and not by the terms of the industry? I'm gonna do more videos later, so on each of these topics, so don't worry, I am gonna give a step-by-step of things that I've learned. I am not the expert on being the best actor, but guess what I am doing? I'm growing and I can see the incremental growths quickly. So I would definitely take at least that tip from me. Figure out your focus. Number two, personal development. So that you don't get on stage, like if you decide to do stage acting, you don't get on stage and break down. Maybe something like a therapist would be helpful under the personal development tab. Or if you know that you want to go into stunts and physical projects like action movies, do things like my friend is doing. And I don't even think she's into stunts, but still, she's one of my acting friends and she does this. She rock climbs. That is a total body workout. And it's not something a lot of actors have on their resume. So find that thing that you want to hone in on for your personal development. I like to knit, but it's not really something that makes a true difference with acting. It's not super physical, but it does allow me the time to work on my facial expressions while I knit. So you can find something like that, an activity that definitely still works in another area of acting. That is definitely personal development. And you know the little part on the bottom of the resume that says activities and skills? This is that. This is something that is very important for you to work on. It seems small, but it's not. It's not. The next one has nothing to do with vanity and everything to do with being able to withstand a 16-hour day with grace, and that's fitness. I know on Instagram a lot of the times we see people focusing on fitness to get a booty or to lose weight. No, as I stated, it's all about the endurance of being able to withstand that 16-hour day and to do it, not just to be there, but to be able to do your job as well when they call on you. A lot of it is being in a trailer, but some of it is actually acting for 16 hours. So you have acting at the craft services while you're sitting with other people you don't know, while you're still trying to run your lines in your head to make sure that you keep the essence of the character. That's acting, double time. Being sure you are fit and comfortable in your own body. So if you have cuts in your arm, as long as you're comfortable. If you got a little flab, I have a little flab here. As long as you are comfortable. But the whole idea is to make sure you have endurance, and fitness, it comes from fitness. The next one, your budget. Yes, you need a budget. Hopefully you've got a star by 4 stars already, but if you don't, it's okay. We're gonna work on it, but you need a budget. Acting is expensive, as I stated in my last video, but you don't wanna go bankrupt for it. Like, yes, it's a beautiful career path, and yes, you get to really know yourself and the people around you, the stories that you represent. You get a more, you get a deeper understanding of people as a whole, is essentially what I'm saying. But you need a budget in order to do that, so that your personal life is taken care of. Hopefully, I can work with the Budgetista or the Millennial in Debt. That's their handles on Instagram. I don't know, because I'm not an expert at teaching you how to budget. I know how to budget for myself, but those two people, definitely, I think they're trustworthy with teaching you how to budget. So maybe we'll team up on a live or a YouTube live. So Instagram or YouTube live. That would be awesome. Next, put a star next to classes, watching films, reading about different techniques. Put a star next to it. I know without a shadow of a doubt that you all have already done that. If you haven't done anything else that I've mentioned so far, you have done one of those. As well as giving writers your feedback. Yeah, it counts. That is still part of acting, and it's more beneficial than you know. At that point, you're helping to sculpt the stories that you will then sit in front of the camera and tell. Give your feedback. Ask them, can you read their work? Writers. And then you're building a relationship with them so they can say, hey, I know someone for this role. They read for me a lot. Right? Open door. There you go. Next on the list, make sure that you get an agent or a manager, or both. If you don't have that, it's still okay, because you're gonna have to do the work anyway to apply for these different roles on Actors Access or League of Chicago Theaters. If you are not in Chicago, it is fine as well. You probably have a league in your town too. Check it out. Just Google it. Like, seriously, Google it. Or contact the Actors Equity Union, and they'll let you know about leagues and different things in your area. Same thing with SAG. They will let you know which agents are SAG. Just like actors are SAG, they are SAG approved as well. Some of them. Some of them. That's a topic for a different day. The next one you need to put a star by, if you already have it, headshots and reels. Not Instagram reels. I'm talking about reels from productions you've already done. If you don't have reels from productions you've already done, again, what's my favorite phrase, or it's becoming my favorite phrase, that's okay. You can go ahead and contact an acting coach, give them a body of work that you want to work on that, and then contact a school. And actually, they might be associated with a school or somewhere to take classes. And they will film it for you, set up the whole environment, and that will be part of that future video showing you how to actually create a reel without working with a director or a large company or commercial or all of that jazz. It's actually quite fun, and I'll walk you through the process while I do my own. Here's a pro tip. Take it one audition at a time. Put one foot in front of the other. Last week, I had 8 auditions back to back to back to back to back. And they were due Thursday and Friday, I believe. Yeah, they were due Thursday and Friday. So I did 4 a day. That's a lot. They also required me to have different hairstyles. So I was styling my hair in between. But how I kept focus is remembering, 1, turn 1 in, knock it off the list. Turn the 2nd in, knock that one off the list. Just boom, 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 and staying focused and knowing that Saturday was coming. So take the auditions 1 step at a time. That's the pro tip. Number 8, this is my heartfelt one. The acting audition equipment. You do not need to spend a ton of money, and that goes back to the budget. You don't need to spend a ton of money on your equipment. You need good lighting, you need a good camera, and a tripod. The rest, like even your mic, if your acoustics in your apartment or your house, whatever room you're using, are okay, you don't even need to get an expensive mic. Get a $20, $30 one and you're set. The lights, those can be no more than, depending on where you're shooting, those can be no more than $30 themselves as well, with the tripod stands that they come on. If you're really savvy, you can just go to the Home Depot and get some lights and rig them up to your ceiling and just leave them there permanently as decoration. So I'll review that in a video and show you how to finagle and finesse your audition setup for the cheap. At the end of this, okay, count all of your stars. If you have 8, you doing the thing. I don't even have 8 stars. So not to make you all feel bad, but I don't have 8 stars. I think I'm at 6. So if you have under 8 stars, then let's talk. If you have over 8 stars, comment below and let me know how you have done this. But the activity for the week, now that we've done the quiz on what we need to work on one thing this upcoming week until I post another video next week, Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna work on that thing and keep each other accountable. You all are definitely keeping me accountable with these videos. I must tell you, I did not know how much work goes into YouTubing, but I'm gonna do it for the accountability and to help you all. So yes, next week, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be here to watch the next video. It's a surprise, it's a good one, and it shows me out in the field doing the work. Also, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and please share with your friends, family, or anyone who is in this field, in the industry, and they need somebody to talk to, because I hope I'm not talking to this camera for my health. But anyway, yes, see you next week, and have a great one. Bye.